What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about my weekend league rewards and what we're going to be doing with it going forward. Now, I've told you guys several times, bro, I'm not going to be playing around with these rewards right now, especially with what's going on with the Super Bowl promo at this time. You're going to want to be very, very careful about what you're doing with your coins and the currency. Even if you were one of those guys that were able to luck out with everything that went on as far as taking advantage of the unlimited training glitch, utilizing what was going on inside the store. EA Sports patched that money-making glitch immediately, effective immediately to try to help rejuvenate the market. Obviously, if it keeps going that way, everything is going to get crazy and haywire, and only certain people are going to benefit. So you can be mad about it, whatever it is. We're going to always find something else that's going to make us, a decent amount of coins, so it's not a big deal to me. What we're going to be doing right now, though, is we got to get a little bit smarter with what we're going to be doing, because I've been talking to you guys the previous week what we did with our new game plan. Whatever rank you get, I want you guys to hold on to the touchdown packs, the elite packs and stuff like that, and we have to start evaluating what we're going to use it for and why we're using it. Because what we've been able to see, especially with the feedback that you guys are giving me, when you guys hold on to these and you don't open them, and then you use it when you actually need 65K with the touchdown pack or whatever, you actually benefit a lot more from it. So we're going to go ahead and keep furthering that issue. The Hail Mary packs are usually a joke, so for whatever, you guys can open that and see what you can do. But remember, now that all the elites have changed in value because you can no longer do the Gingerbread Men set, everything else is kind of dropped with the more basic elites of the 80 to 81s or whatever. What EA Sports probably will do is somewhere along the lines of the Super Bowl promo, they're going to try to bring back the value of those elites somehow, some way. Once they do that, we'll figure it out. But more than likely, if they do make the set repeatable, it won't be for like 91s like the AP, 92, 93s, like the Ted Hendricks. They're going to probably not do that anymore with the repeatable, because if you're not spending enough, then, bro, EA ain't happy with you, bro. Like, you got to be spending. Remember, even though people were going wild with that set, it raised the value of elites, and you needed those. So we were getting like 11, 12K per elite. Right now, with the way everything is, there's not another set right now that we can really go to, unless you wanted to actually use the regular exchange set, but you can't get the higher elites out of the other exchange set. So pretty much right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to back out of this, and we're going to go over a couple things. All right. Now, I want you guys to remember, with the sets that are available right now, they are going to be releasing the actual present Super Bowl players soon. I believe it's tomorrow. So we can wait on that, because right now it's all Super Bowl past. I believe that that's going to be coming tomorrow. So what you could be doing right now is, playing the house rules, getting those Super Bowl tickets and waiting on that, because some of you guys were saying, these tickets are going to still sell for 15K for everything that we have over. So I would do the missions. I would get this done with the house rules every day. When it resets, you get 15 wins and you get a Super Bowl ticket. And then I believe it's only going to be one more. So because they're going to give you the past and then the present, in between there, they'll probably drop some limiteds. Like I said, for me, I told you guys about the Mel Renfro. If you guys played around with that training pack, you're going to be getting a free one on Friday. That's going to be a Nat, the Mel Renfro 96 overall. Please see the previous video if you don't understand what's going to go into that. But yeah, that's something that you guys have to look forward to. But again, if you guys didn't do this, get one of these 95 overall Super Bowl pass heroes to help complete Steve Young's set, I would hold off from this and see what the actual present Super Bowl hero will be, and then we'll go from there with our Super Bowl tickets, because we should be able to easily get that one and then put it towards the master, whoever the master will be, once that's decided. All right. So now, with everything being said, some of you guys are still saying, okay, so what are we going to do? What's the plan? How are we making coins, Jemiah? What's the best thing to do right now? The best thing, in all honesty, is to make up cards for this. Okay. Now, I've made decent coins off the defensive team of the year, but you can see what you need and the value of what it is. Remember, when we had the Gingerbread Men, getting this set done was so easy, because what were we doing? We're just making the Ted Hendricks over and over again. He was a 93, and that was it. Unfortunately, with all the other sets that I've seen, it's not really that easy to get that done. With the Ghost of Madden, the 93 overall player, it still requires 3 91 and 92s. You see what I'm saying? So you still got to make those. Now, the only other thing that could probably help you out as far as getting that done and going back and redoing the Team of the Year sets is the regular exchange set. All right. Now, depending on the amount that you have and the nats that you've pulled, this might be something that can be lucrative, but at the same time, you need 389 or 90s to put in there. If you don't have NAT cards to use for this, I would not recommend just going out and buying it unless the price is right. Now, you can see I got a few of them. See, this guy right here, he was like 40K. More than likely, he might be a limited because EA might have to make bank on us real quick. So he might end up being a limited, but I had a feeling that they would release him as a Super Bowl card somewhere in the past segment. They did not, so I don't know what's going on with that. As far as Christian McCaffrey, we have to wait to see what happens with that, but that's something that'll be coming later. Now, as you go through this, right, because when you look at the prices, they're still around 40, right? So you would have to spend 120 for just this to create it if you wanted to do that, to complete that set. Or you could grind through the other missions and the challenges that I was talking to you guys about as far as the free Deion Sanders and the Devin Hester, and try to figure out what you want to do with those by adding those Nat 92s in the sets as well. Because when you start to go through this, unless you have a lot, like, put it like this, when they release the next journey, and we start getting more NAT cards and more free packs, it's going to be easier to do this. But EA is really, really slick with this, because technically we were supposed to already have a 93 to 94 exchange set. I don't know if you guys remember that. They did something like add something into the MUT Heroes thing. I got to go find that real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. They did something like really weird. Yeah, they did like a 90 to 91 hero. They did weird stuff like this. So pretty much what you could do is this. Instead of doing that with 3, you can use 2 here and then get a random 90 to 91. All right, so that's probably something that can make it a less of a headache for you guys. With this right here, it's also less of a headache because you get to use 5 instead of 6 with the regular exchange set of making the 80 to 81s. This was really, really popular when it mattered. Okay, Gingerbread Men being out, that really, really changes a lot of our money-making methods and making sure that we have a lot of MUT coins. But again, you can go this route, okay, to get a 90 to 91, but it doesn't make any sense if you think about it because you're exchanging a 90 and an 89. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things like if you're trying to just get rid of a NAT or something like that and you got 2 89s or something like that, you could do it like this if you wanted to. For the 90 to 91s. But remember, when you complete that Team of the Year set, the biggest objective of everything is not spending real coins that have actual auctionable value. And that's what I've been trying to really explain to you guys. Some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, I got this card in my binder, bro. I'm about to just put it in a set. Yo, is it a NAT? Nah, it ain't a NAT though. All right, so you got to be very, very careful with that. I don't want you utilizing tradable, auctionable cards. Okay, that's why I urge the missions. Now, in house rules and stuff like that, where they give us out the nats. Now, remember, with everything that's coming and the way that they have the house rules linked to this, probably before this promo is over, you're going to have the opportunity to get at least one more free card. However they're going to do it, it's probably like, with the Super Bowl tickets, they're probably going to do some kind of thing with the missions or whatever. But I just have a feeling that they're going to have to try to make up for the Gingerbread Men thing, because a lot of us, we had excessive amounts of Gingerbread Men for no reason. And then we realized, EA was like, we patched it. And it's like, what? You did what? And they're like, yeah, we patched it. We don't care about your problems. And then we're like, all right, cool. As long as you tell me up front, hit me on the cell and pick my mom's up, everything is good. But EA told us like, yo, look, we got you. And that's pretty much where we are with it. So as far as putting together sets right now, the NFL playoffs sets are really garbage as far as the quantity, the value with it, no matter how you try to put it together. Any of these players, even though they've gone down in price, I still don't like the price of the top cards. That's just my opinion. Like 171, you're not really making money from the actual cards, so it doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like if they didn't have that so expensive for the first lead card, now if you snipe that card, you're probably in there. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to snipe it. But remember, TO's value is very, very low right now. The whole market is just straight garbage. So at this point, every move that you make, you got to be very, very careful, and or you got to get lucky. Like a lot of you guys are just way too lucky, and it's crazy. And I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing? Like, how are you that lucky? Like you're pulling limiteds every week. I don't know how you guys do it, but keep doing it. It's all good, bro. But everybody else that's still trying to learn and maintain their coin currency and are having success by watching the videos, I have to make sure that you guys understand. It's certain sets I'm just not doing, guys. Like these exchange sets over here, a lot of you guys are being very, very bold. Now look, some of you are saying, yo, we could go ahead and do this 83 plus and get NFL playoff players, but they're all garbage. Nobody's buying them. Even if you get a high elite, like out of whatever from it, it's still garbage. There's nothing going on. So these sets don't make any sense. 5 83s to get an 87 or 89, it's a loss. Same thing with this, you're losing. So like I said, you're not gonna have anything comparable to the Gingerbread Men set, but at some point, EA is gonna give us another opportunity where we're gonna be able to make a lot. And that's what we have to all be looking out for. So I'm eyeing these right here as pending that we get certain values for the cards that we get for free from the missions and stuff like that. Namely that 92 overall that you're gonna get for free very, very soon. Once you complete that Twitch drop set inside the Madden Championship Series that I showed you guys inside the mission. So I would eye this specifically, or whatever. If you want to get lucky, either one, and try to get this done with some of the cards that you get for free. Because as long as you could take away the higher rated ones and get everything else cheap, you're gonna make out no matter what the whatever the currency is. You're gonna make a lot of it if you don't have to obviously put decent amounts of what you have in your binder into this. So you're gonna use everything that you get for free from it and just do whatever you want. On top of all of that, all of the additional Team of the Year tokens, if you guys were like me and made sure you played every week, you should have them in your binder and it should be auctionable at this time. So I believe you get 10K for each one. So we can go ahead and take a look at it. You guys should definitely get rid of it. EA Sports has said that there isn't going to be anything else you can do with them. So these three right here are gonna get us 30K. All right, so if you guys have that in your binder, please make sure that you get rid of that. There's no real reason to just have it chilling there in your binder, in all honesty. So, make sure you take care of that as well. I want to make sure that everybody understands, pretty much with that and the Super Bowl tickets having quick sell value after February 3rd, you're going to have a decent amount of coins that you can make just by playing the house rules and just holding on to those Super Bowl tickets that you have extra. Even if you don't like the Super Bowl present master. That's what you guys have to understand. Listen, I'm playing these house rules and I'm raging uncontrollably because it's so wild. If you start off on defense, everybody has mossed, and I've shown you guys on Twitter how to just do whatever. So it's working out and dudes are doing whatever. So if you don't start off on offense, more than likely you're going to lose the game because they're going to throw the ball into 16 guys and moss is going to work. So take advantage of those house rule, guys. It resets every day for 7 days. Make sure you have those. Now, finally, what I'm going to be doing now with the challenges that are available, right? You're going to have to make sure, just like I am, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get that Twitch Legend Fantasy Pack, and then I'm going to utilize that card however I want. All right, so wait a minute. What? Oh, we got to do it through it's individual stuff. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. We got to do 40 worth of these. So these shouldn't be that difficult to do to get the 40. So after I get that, I'm probably going to show you guys what I'm going to do to get the other cards, but I've pretty much given you guys all the insight that you need. Remember, regardless of what anybody tells you, we're going to always find ways to make currency without spending, real money. All right? Like I said, only time I'm going to buy a bundle is when I tell you guys or we have a bet or I'm like, yo, 500 likes or something like that. Because I feel that grinding the game and playing weekend league and things of that nature, playing head to head, we can make as much currency as possible. And a lot of you guys that thought it wasn't possible, all of a sudden you're winning so many games and you're like, oh, Gmias, bro, I'm winning. Yeah, because the game is run based. Come out, Raiders playbook, and run like an idiot everywhere. And then when everybody starts defending a run, make sure you got a quarterback that's a little bit mobile with dashing dead eye, and just start throwing the ball with your eyes closed and one of your butt cheeks ripped off. And you're going to always succeed. I'm never going to lead you guys out there and make sure that you don't have a backup plan. So as we continue to go through, make sure you guys subscribe to GmiasWorld Gaming. Make sure you subscribe to GmiasWorld Podcast right here on YouTube, and just stay in the times with everything that's going on, because I will make sure that, it's going to be suitable for you. Now, as far as these Super Bowl tickets, I've started it. I have not finished it. So I'm going to there's a lot more of these. These and these 82 overall Super Bowl players, these may come in handy when it comes to completing some of the other sets that are going to be available. So I'm going to get into that even more because some of you guys are making very, very good points. Gmias, we should probably make sure we get all these milestones done because there's going to be a lot of coins. If we get lucky, pull an 82 plus, they drop another limited. Those 82 pluses, those are usually auctionable. So one of you guys that watch this video, from these free cards right here, you're going to pull a limited as long as there's a limited available. So I would wait to do this on the day when you're going to actually get the stars, on a day that the limited is available, because you're going to pull one of you guys are going to pull a limited. It always happens every year when they give us the free cards and it's an 82 plus or whatever plus it is. If there's a limited available, somebody pulls it. So I would hold off on getting all the stars for these, because once you back out, this automatically opens. These are not packs. So as soon as you back out of the game, it's going to give you the card automatically. All right. So and now when you do that, like I said, make sure you check for in-screen gaming. Don't just watch GMM, Good Morning Madden, and come in and be like, yo, they said it's live. No. Wait for you look at it in the game. That means that it's there, because even when they showed us Mel Renfro, he wasn't even in certain packs. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never know what's going on. But I'm gonna make sure I give you guys as much information as possible, because I'm not trying to play around with that. Now, getting back to the fact that we're smarter now. We've evolved. We're not playing games. We know what we need to do. So with our unopened packs, we know that we have a certain amount of value. So you do the math, and you know that we still have that. This 89 overall that we got for free, by the way, I'm still going to get that done. We're going to put that probably into the Team of the Year set very, very soon. I'm going to walk you through all of that once I get everything else done and we get the other free player, and let you guys see exactly how I'm getting stuff done, so that you understand it's not like I'm doing something that's so amazing. It's very, very simple procedures, and we're just making it work, guys. That's what we're doing. Also, based on the feedback that I got from some of you guys, you recommended that I hold on to these 89 overall elite player packs until there's an actual limited in the circulation. That's a very, very good idea. So we're going to hold on to that. And you never really lose by just holding them, because at any given time when anything comes out, you can always take a chance on a few of them, or you can just take the coin value from them. So now that we're moving with a different mindset, most of us are just living in the dough. I done blew through so many hundreds of thousands of coins doing pack wars with my wife, and look at where we at right now, because of this method that we all have together. It makes no sense to keep playing around and doing pack openings and letting EA just do whatever they want to do to us. It doesn't make any sense. We have to be smarter, and that's what we're going to start to do. So now, by the time the Super Bowl promo is over, I can promise you this: they're going to give us at least one good player that we all want. You see what I'm saying? That player is going to be easily accessible for all of us, because this is the way that we're planning it. So we'll have it on the back burner, and also leaving them as packs. It just makes sure that we don't sell it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, open it and just start buying other stuff and whatever that we get from the packs. Because when you get garbage, you're really, really forced to get rid of it right away. When now you already have the 65K per touchdown pack, 25K per red zone. You can just put your stuff together and actually get what you want, as opposed to trying to just open up a pack on a day when there's nothing really available in the store other than flashbacks and other garbage. Like, we don't really care about that. So that's where we are right now with it, guys. I want to know if you need any other feedback as far as what's going on. I would definitely look out for that free Mel Renfro. If you did open any of the like if you opened one because it wasn't available, you're going to get that. You're going to get a free Mel Renfro very, very soon. I think possibly by Friday. All you would have had to have done is open this pack while his limited was available. That's it. And EA is reviewing everything. If you open the pack and you have proof, everything is stored on your account. If you try to lie when they review it, they'll know that you didn't open it during the limited time segment, so it won't really matter. But if you did open it and you don't get your free Mel Renfro, you have to contact @EA Help. It's help.ea.com, I believe, also, that you could actually file a claim, and then they'll definitely get that over to you. All right, so that's pretty much all we have right now. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you guys are really grinding your teams out and enjoying what Madden is. For the most part, that's all we can really do. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You stay blessed. Enjoy life. One love, y'all.